Hello there. Hello there.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, Sanity Mood, El Doodle, Austin, Ukulele, Steph, Victorious, Sea Monkey, Nike, and Jim T. Hope y'all are doing well. Here to build some Lego Star Wars. I'm going to start with this one here. I've already got the package open. Mystery Kashka, hello. And the bags have been brought out. First one's been opened, so I'll start building it now. With Jan Mall. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Adrian, hello. Help if I line this up, wouldn't it? Have they made this piece more rubbery? BA Work, hello, welcome. Thank you.
Howdy.
Thank you for continuing your Prime subscription silently and very kindly for 5 months. Welcome, Amy. Thank you for your lurk. Zingius Cube, how are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Might have to do the mute and unmute thing for a while here because I just started. Therefore, that's when the whole neighborhood has to wake up. They're like, I can sense it. Jenga's streaming. Now is the time for every single interruption possible in the world. I'll try to get through it as smoothly as possible. So, Darth Maul, of course. So, Phantom Menace in theaters. Congrats. Glad you were able to. Hope you enjoyed it thoroughly. This will be his little speeder. Revenge of the Fifth, that's right. User recommended apps and it worked good. Good. Excellent. Congrats. And I'm glad that thing is, the system is still working for now. Hope it will continue. Also had June Minecraft sets. Right on. Like I said, having to unmute. Yeah, Amy, I had planned on saying it once and this just didn't happen. Definitely didn't want to say it a bunch of times. My videos are not scripted. So sometimes things don't work out as you might want them to because everything is done in separate cuts, and sometimes the entirety is not completed. One small thing is missed, especially when working 21 hours a day. And the reviews tend to be recorded towards the end of that 21-hour stint. Yeah, it has always been, as I have always very, very clearly stated repeatedly, to the point where people say, would you stop saying that it's unscripted? Would you stop saying that it's unscripted? It's unscripted. But I keep saying that it's unscripted because the message doesn't get through. Also, not sponsored by Lego. Keep getting challenged on that. Well, of course you like this set because you get all the sets for free. In what universe? Delahan, hello, welcome. I am building this set, Lego Star Wars Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator set. How's it going? We're sponsored. Yeah, if I was sponsored, I would have had all the videos done, all of the reviews done weeks ago. But yeah, on YouTube, I get accused of just being lazy because because I'm behind on reviews. Everybody else has their reviews out, and allegedly, I haven't gotten mine out because I'm lazy, not because I'm a regular consumer who has to buy the sets when they actually become available to purchase. Beef? No. Yeah, I specifically didn't want to say his name too many times because it's YouTube and people would get into heated arguments and nastiness in the comments about me pronouncing it incorrectly. Kelleran versus Kelleran. Beck versus Beck. Just trying to preserve some sanity for myself. Beef with Beck sounds like a cable news talk show. Yeah, or radio show on Sirius XM. Funnest set I ever built? There's no way. There's no way for me to remember. I build and review hundreds of sets every single year, so there's no way to keep track of all of them. They keep changing and overall typically getting better over time. And I don't rank everything in life by number and what's best at any given time. What's my favorite friend? What's my favorite big toe? Collecting, building. I've been doing content for it 11 years now, full time. Started doing their construction based stuff, the action figure, Bionicle Hero Factory type stuff in 2008, I think it was, or 7 or 8. After about 7 years off, did some Lego as an adult starting around 99, 2000, but then got back out of it. Wish for a backpack for Anakin and a hood. Yeah. As an option. I understand if it's not going to fit in the thing, but still include it. You know, if it's not going to fit in the sized down infiltrator, I can understand. Not having it presented as, you know, primary equipment, but yeah, just include it. Ni hao. Welcome. Dawn Saber, welcome. I'm starting a YouTube channel reviewing Lego sets, tips. Most important thing is to just get started, to just do it. Get your feet wet. Get the feel for it. Don't worry too much about getting things right at first, because you're going to learn a lot. I would say don't watch too many other people's review videos. Personally, that's just how I roll, just the way that I think. I personally don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing and listening to people who are clearly just trying to copy somebody else's style and opinions and things. I think developing your own is more important, but that's just me. That's not something that's necessarily important, unless it's important to you. I'd say most random viewers don't value originality that much, in my experience. Like I said, I'm live, so lots and lots of interruptions immediately. Before YouTube, I was a user experience designer in Silicon Valley. Worked on software and web-based software. Most recently was a senior user experience designer at PayPal. I mean, not necessarily before YouTube. YouTube isn't my main thing. It's content creation and community management. Before Lego, I was doing RC cars for some years. first, see if it jives. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Just get in there. Get your hands dirty. Try stuff. Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Building the frame of this thing here. I can speed up a little bit. Pete, welcome. Greetings, greetings. How are you? So this is ready. All right. And it looks like this already starts getting just a little bit of exterior detail. Just a little bit of outer greeble. Wonder how visible this will be. Leo Nico, welcome, welcome. How are you? Rather have, would rather have this than the animated series Batmobile, even though you're more a fan of that. I see. Gotcha. Does the design of the Batmobile seem a little bit too simple to you? Color notwithstanding, does it just seem a little lacking? Especially for the price, of course, but even price notwithstanding. Okay with the self, even the color, okay. So it's primarily the price, the amount of stuff that you're getting for that money. What? Oh, I put this on the wrong side. Prefer the blue. It's the cartoony vibe. Fair. Do I like the cargo train? I don't know which one that is, but in particular by number. I don't memorize the numbers, but there hasn't been a cargo train from Lego that I've disliked. I am biased though. I am biased in favor of trains. Thankfully, Lego typically does a good job with them. And surprisingly, their prices are not that bad compared to regular low-end model trains. Lego's prices are actually competitive. £13 more than the 89 one. Oof. Yeah, that puts into perspective. And you're right. That one already was expensive, but at least it was good. But still expensive. And to be more expensive than that and not
Hello there.
amazing and not any bigger or anything. Yeah. Oh, dang. Sorry about that, Joe. Dang it. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Other than the Wi-Fi issues. Sorry about the timing. It's a powered up. Which one? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I think there have been two powered up ones. I like the previous one better than the current one. Thank you, Eoin. That's kind. I appreciate it. Doesn't do the color justice. It's darker in person. Oh, it is Lego's dark blue. They've been pretty consistent with that. If you know they're dark blue, you know what the color will look like in person. But if they brightened it too much, especially for folks who are not familiar with the color, probably didn't do them any justice. Didn't do them, not just the set, but themselves. There we go. City Crane looks so good. I think you wait with other sets to get the crane. Okay. It does look really good. Question is, how many people are going to have the space to own it, much less use it? Especially in the city buying demographic, the Lego City theme buying demographic. Just Wi-Fi giving you problems. Built the Droidica? No, I just started. The stream just started. Droidica will be after this. $24 city sets? Yeah, they're coming much later in the year, like August, I think, for the US, for most of them. But I gave all my thoughts on all the ones that have been unveiled so far in thoughts videos, so you can see what I think about each individual one. Definitely going to fully review as many of those as reasonably possible that people are interested in. Lego truck looks pretty good. It's not just a little bit around the front wheels and the bumper especially are a little off to me and to many other folks. And then you combine that with the price being $100 for a truck and a trailer. Kind of rough. Considering Dreams Mech. It's very, very low priority. The number of people interested in Dreams reviews is really, really tiny. In reality. And with more hundreds of Lego sets coming out every year, I have to prioritize. And with them being so incredibly expensive, if I buy a set for $150 and then get like $20 ad revenue off of it, and still need to go through it takes all the time to build it, to evaluate it, to film it, to edit it, to do all the YouTube stuff, and then to be losing like $90 net, in addition to many, many hours of time, and then still needing to spend more time to get it disassembled to move on. It's a huge, 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 huge loss. Unsee. Sorry about that. I mostly did that just because I'd already seen there were a lot of people saying this thing looks terrible, and I wanted to kind of drill into what about it looked bad, and to call attention to the fact that maybe not the whole thing looks bad, just a few small details, very specific details. Cubic, thank you for your resubscription. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Welcome. Hope you had a good weekend.
Hello there.
City sets are expensive? Is there any theme right now that's not expensive as a theme? Honest question. It wasn't that long ago that like Ninjago was cheap, was a standout, good value. City's been up and down. City often has the highest price to part ratio. Maybe Friends is the best value right now as a theme, I want to say. But they've got some outliers too. All's well? Good. Creator still does pretty well. Creator's up there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know for certain that they were trying to make it look like that specific truck. There are several modern trucks that are very, very similar in look. But again, they're very, very similar, so the differences are similar as well. And definitely they were not trying to replicate a specific model as a license thing. But yeah, for folks who know that style of truck in general, there are certain things that the brain expects, I think. Pancake Brady, welcome. How are you? This is good. I got the whole base of this done now. Start to see the overall size, because this really is the tail, and the nose might extend a little bit beyond this, but the tail is definitely here. Copper, hello, welcome. Minecraft, fair, yeah. Minecraft's, yeah, it's not too bad. It's a good one. Some of their sets More expensive than they ought to be, I think. But yeah, there's still quite a few of them. 16 times a second, welcome. How are you doing? So yeah, there's since it came back, it's had a very significant cooldown on it, so it's very, very, very difficult to abuse it. Trucks, yeah, the over cab over style. Volvo, Mercedes-Benz, Scania, Volvo. A lot of people in the comments have commented that it's likely the Lego one. It's more likely the Lego one is a Volvo. Volvo makes long nose trucks also, but I know what you mean. Lego icons, yeah, tons of them, most of them. On my Lego reviews channel, been doing Lego reviews full time for 11 years now. Done many thousands across pretty much every theme. Literally thousands of reviews. Got an Imperial flagship. Wow, congratulations. That is expensive, rare, highly sought after. And a dragon feels expensive. Maybe it's bigger in person. Gotcha. I think maybe the combination. They didn't really show the two together in a way that shows the total amount of stuff in that set, I think. I think the ship itself feels a little bit undersized. The dragon doesn't look huge. It's not tiny, but it's not a big dragon. But I think together they might feel like more in person. Built the concept loader? Nice. Did that one have Control Plus? Forget. I think it did, didn't it? Bags were still not numbered then. Dang. 2018, that's not even that long ago. All mechanical. Okay. I thought the bags were labeled. Technic only recently we made the switch over, evidently after 2018. Larger than expected. It was 110 at the time. Always good to get more than you expect. Yeah, Copper, I also didn't realize that the Switch was as recent as it was. I know the Porsche, the last one I remember, last big set I remember having no bag numbers was the Porsche, the white Porsche GT3. Kind of medium large one. Unless you run out of shelf space, that's true. Then it's not a enjoyable thing. Like, oh, this is, oh, This, on the other hand, is turning out to look smaller than I expected. I was given it benefit of the doubt, thinking it was going to be larger, probably larger in person, but it's not done yet. But still, the length is not impressive. still available. Huh?
Good evening, Chang in the chat.
Good evening, Canada Christopher. How are you doing? Thank you for your Prime resubscription, helping to sponsor this stream and allow me to be able to do it. Thank you, Neal, for doing the exclamation Prime as well. Looking worryingly small. The one thing I definitely don't like about this set is how much space was used up by the droid launch mechanism. That feels like it was not a good choice. Good editorial decision. Because they drop like bombs, and I think it's all of them at once. Awkward. Everyone doing fine. Hope the vibes are chill and the build is smooth. I appreciate that. Adam Scott, welcome. Good evening to you. Is this already pinching in towards the top? Does the nose not get longer than this? The Technic Lunar Rover. Oh, the Apollo program one, the classic one. Probably not. The tire mold looks great. The tires have been my favorite things from the past 3 Technic space sets, the land-based ones. Even though the current ones that are on the market right now are just recolors, still I like. But yeah, not enough. I'm not a Technic specialist, so I don't have much of a Technic niche fan base. So I have to severely down prioritize Technic stuff. X-Wing was supposed to have a fix. Anyone heard anything about it? From what I've heard from viewers, they did release a fix, and it was really, really simple and small. I don't remember what it was, though. I think it required some additional pins, although you could just use your pins that you have as spares. Otherwise, I don't think it required any more parts. I might be mistaken.
Thanks, Jing. I appreciate you.
It's really simple. Interactive, hello, hello. I think some fans came up with a fix practically day one as well that required almost no parts. Not so much into Technic. kind of didn't even seem so technique-y. It's huge. It's very technique-y, actually. The base of it. There's a big old display set. Well, maybe not huge, but in a museum setting, it would definitely dominate Saturn V. Chainsaw, welcome. Over 2,071. That sounds right to me. I did not enter any of the sets that I reviewed for the past almost 2 years at Brickset, so I'm about 2 years behind. But I've got over 2,800 sets listed in Brickset. So I'm guessing I'm over 3,000. So I think so, Joe. I think wider, but similar length. It's a larger scale. Financial advisor, oh no. Take care, Adrian. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping in. Dual molded a Stormtrooper helmet again. One of the Family Guy Star Wars specials was on, I think, last night when we turned the TV on. Reminded me of those. And at some point, I don't remember what the context was, but I also saw something. I saw a picture that included one of the original Kenner Stormtrooper figures, which also had that very meathead, goofy look. Bricklets, how are you doing? Zenislav, welcome. This goes here. The more I build this, the smaller it starts to feel. As the reality resolves that it's not getting bigger. Galaxy Nina, welcome. Bricklets, just the normal for me. It's actually a little bit worse this week. Just amount of sleep was way down. I had multiple days in a row of approximately 3 hours, which really started to hurt, physically hurt. Better today, but keeping up the productivity to the best of my ability. So that's the most important thing, getting stuff done. See, so it's like the most, I haven't ranked them. You know, I haven't ranked them. I just generally don't rank things in life. I don't focus on that. I've got too much to do too much to experience to stop and put things into a list. All the other troopers follow the same design philosophy as the older trooper helmets. They didn't change that up when making an updated Phase 2 helmet. All except for the Scout Trooper, right? Scout Trooper also got an update. But yeah, given that they were going to do a new Phase 2 helmet definitely could have done it. Although, yeah, you're right, they could have. You know what? I wonder if the much loved helmet holes had something to do with that. With the pathing, the channeling for plastic on the inside. I wonder if there's a limitation. An engineering limitation. Why does this feel wrong? Why does this feel like... Oh, this is going to be a... No? Yes. Trigger for the... spring-loaded shooters. It does look small, yeah. Mobile construction crane, very, very large indeed. It is indeed very, very large. Awesome. Anyone get a clue about the dark gray part? Yeah, a lot of people commented, I'm assuming based on just copying pasting what some land person said, which was based on copying pasting what Lego told them to say, that it's in a quote studio model. If you look at the quote studio model, whatever that means, there's a dark gray patch there. But problem is, I've looked at quote unquote studio models, screen used Return of the Jedi props that don't have any such dark gray mark or darker mark on the back. Some TIE fighters do have the mark on the back in that spot. There are some images that if you search for TIE Interceptor, fuselage rear, you will find some pictures of TIE fighters. So if you're not paying attention, like Lego frequently doesn't, and like viewers arguing with me frequently don't, if you're not paying attention, then definitely you'll see you'll get some false positives on that. But there are fan models, model kits, and also the EA Battlefront 2 digital models, redesigns of the TIE Interceptor that have that mark based on the mark from the TIE fighter. I need to go back and look at the Blu-ray edition live on Blu-ray, not in clips, just of Return of the Jedi. There are just a few frames where you can see interceptors going by, flying away from the camera. I need to see if any of the models there show it. I'll have to bring back a non-mobile crane. I'll have the crane on the construction site. Thought I should pick up the old one. You saw the price? Ha! Yeah. Scaling still fits. Yes, yeah. The trooper helmets that fit the weird dual molded oversized are Stormtroopers tech and arguably in a way Darth Vader. It's not oversized, but he's got that chin a bit too long and leaning back, looking up kind of thing. Got the CMS you wanted? Good. Congrats. Glad you got what you're looking for. What's Vader looking at? What's up there? Some dark ribbling on the back. Nothing is substantial. Yeah. The modern designs. And it could be that that's more what they were going for. I would use older original. I would always use original source material, which might be my own fault, my own problem. It's quite possible that the Lego designer was trying to merge old and new, or even looking at the most high resolution canonical interpretation of the thing. The people he's four stroking. Holiday Milfalk scene was on sale. Ah. Oh, you got that. Oh, good. So you caught the sale. Does the PlayScale Interceptor from 2022 have it? Good question. I'm on a very short leash here with my ears, unfortunately. Hard to say what this represents. Because these we know. This here kind of just represents texture. I don't know if they were specifically going for the few little dark marks on the newer design or not. Well, a little different. Yes. Yes. Pizza oven. You gotta keep working. You can't be coming back to base for a midday snack. Chief, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good evening. That's the Interceptor on a budget. Yeah, if only you could get it by itself. A lot of people who specifically want an Interceptor don't care about the Fang Fighter, but the set wasn't built for us. It was built for the average modern Lego fan and owner who needs conflict, needs stuff to fly against. The Fang Fighter, I think, is underrated. Wait. Right, he doesn't get any accessory either. What am I missing? I guess I'll be finding out soon enough. Where's the box? Oh. Thanks for that. Robot Wizard, how are you doing? Good evening. Dark Vador.
I am a robot.
Interceptor set on sale at Target. Blood Morgan, hello, welcome. Acolyte has to be good, right? It has to be good. There's no way that it can be a disappointment.
Thank you, Jang.
4 parts, 2 pins, 2 sleeves. 2 sleeves? Oh, I know exactly what you mean. These, right? So it's just put 1 pin on either side and one of these on either side. And those probably do exist in the spares for the set too, huh? Yeah, that's pretty simple. Neo Zeon is in the chat. Boo. Empire. Ah, yes, Tales of the Empire. There's one part of it that I'm not happy with. No spoilers for anybody. It just came out. Most of it I thought was pretty good. I was really surprised by my wife's response to it. Because she's not a super Star Wars nerd by any means. But at the end, she belted out so loudly. That's it? She wanted more. That was a good review, I'd say, of it. Really enjoyed Tales of the Empire. I did too. There's just one story element that didn't sit well with me towards the end. Expecting just below Andor levels of good from Acolyte. Careful, careful. Don't set yourself up for failure. Keep your expectations low as possible. More very appropriate for wanting more Star Wars content? Yes. Like the second story arc, though not so much the end. Exactly. Exactly. And it's the whole thing is a fan. It's fan service. It's based on fan theories, multiple fan theories that turned out to be incorrect. They made correct in a different way. Makes everything Star Wars easy to entertain. That's good. It's nice to be able to just enjoy stuff. Even love the sequels. Get out. You are a broken person. I can't know you. International Star Wars C-SPAN? Jeez. They're just C-SPAN for the Senate. That's it. Just that. I think that's been done. I think as a fan, I think there've been at least one fan video that's like that. It's just debates on the Senate floor in American style, where it's just super boring and everything is monotone.